Running late, y'all. Running late. Didn't want to get up for that alarm this morning. I did not. I did not want to get up for that alarm. It went off at 5. Got up and went to the restroom. So I'm just going to go lay back down for 15 more minutes. So I turned the 5 o'clock, the 5:15 alarm off. I got 3 alarms, y'all, just to wake me up in the morning. But I turned the 5:15 one off because I was like, I'm going to get up. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. At the 5 o'clock when after each bathroom, right? I woke up, it said 5:28. I said, ooh. So I turned off the 5:30 alarm. I was like, wow, did I go back to sleep for a whole 25 minutes? So I was just sitting there thinking. And when I stopped thinking, because I closed my eyes to think, I closed my eyes to think, y'all. When I stopped thinking, when I got up, it was 5:48. It is 6:22. Y'all know I'm usually at work by 6:22. There's a lot of traffic out here, too, this morning. I said, dang it, Mia, you know it. You know, if you leave the house after 6 o'clock, there's traffic. But it is what it is, y'all. Your girl did not want to get up out of the bed this morning. So I'm glad I'll be picking out my clothes the night before. Because if I would have had to pick out what I wanted to wear, which takes me anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, plus do my hair, that was 5 minutes. Brush my teeth, that was 5 minutes. I took a shower last night because I did my hair last night. So I didn't have to take a shower, just got sprucing up in the morning. I would have been later. So there's a debate in my house. And I need y'all's input on this debate. I like to take showers at night and get into my bed clean because when I make my bed with new sheets and new blanket and stuff, it's clean. So when I take a shower and I get into my clean sheets, I'm good, But my man, he likes to take showers in the morning. And I said, well, when you take showers in the morning and then you go outside, your pores are open, you're opening yourself up to, colds and stuff like that. He was like, no, you're supposed to take a shower in the morning. I was like, no, you're supposed to take a shower at night. I think it's just a preference. But me personally, I said, well, I'm not a big time sweater or anything like that. So I feel like I don't want to get into a bed dirty with the day on me. Like I have to wash the day off of me and I get in a bed. But he takes like 3-4 showers a day. So I guess it really don't matter with him. Like every time I turn around, he in the shower yesterday. I was like, why are you taking... He took a shower in the morning. Then he did some yard work. Then he took a bath. And then before we went to bed, I took a shower. Then he took a shower after me. I said, well, how many baths you gonna take today? He was like, I like the water. He meditates, y'all. He meditates in the shower. I said, you go with your bad self. And he's so big. He looks so big. And, well, he's 6'2", 270. So he's a big guy. And when he get in that little bitty tub, I'll be laughing at him. I said, are you sure you can fit in there? He said, it's tight, but I can take a bath. I'm like, my poor baby. He need a bigger bathtub. Y'all. It's like when we go to Las Vegas and we stay in these nice hotels, first thing he do is fill up the bathtub with some bubble bath, and he get in the bathtub. I was like, you are something else. Me, I'm not a big bath person. I don't like baths. I think that's just dirty water. You just bathing, you just in dirty water. If you take a bath, you cleaning dead skin cells and stuff off your body, and there's soap scum. And I don't feel like when you take a bath, you getting that stuff off of you. And I don't know if it's part of my OCD or what, but if I take a bath, I have to take a shower after the bath. Am I the only one? Y'all let me know. Please let me know I'm not the only one. I don't know what this little in on this. That's what that is. Y'all let me know if I'm the only one that takes a shower after a bathtub. Because I'm not sure. Hi, Rob. Bonjour. How are you doing this morning? I am driving because I'm late this morning. For me, it's a late. I don't have to be at work till 8, but I usually get up, get out, be traffic. I'm probably not going to park a spot today. I'll still be at the upper parking lot though, but I'm not going to get my parking spot. I already know. At least not too much traffic. Yeah. It's usually where the interchange is up here. Where the 9160 interchange, that's where it backs up at. Like, people just don't know how to, you go, I go, like merge. Just go, you go, I go, you go, I go. We don't got to stop. But these folks don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive. Y'all, yesterday, we went on a run. So James and I, well, James said, I want something sweet. I said, well, there's ice cream in there. And he was like, no. I want some chocolate cake. I was like, some chocolate cake? And see, I don't like chocolate cake. I said, chocolate cake? He was like, yeah, I want some chocolate cake. I said, well, let's go to Ralph's. I said, what kind of chocolate cake? Just any chocolate cake? He said, no, I want a German chocolate cake. I said, you and my mom, that's one thing y'all got in common. I said, well, only place I know where they sell German cake is at Ralph's. And he was like, okay, well, let's go to Ralph's. So we jump in the car. And we come to this light. Now I'm going straight, and the oncoming traffic has a green light. So when I get to a corner, I'm busting a right. It's a green light, so I'm not worried about traffic from the opposite direction coming to hit me, right? Because I have a green light. So I go to turn, and the guy on the opposite oncoming traffic, same way, we both got a green light, he turns and makes a left right in front of me. Now, who was right or wrong? Him or me? I almost took him out. He was in a little Toyota, and I'm in this big old truck. Hey, Roxilla, good morning. I almost took him out. I had to slam on brakes. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I have a green light. Your light is green, but you're supposed to watch out for me. I'm making a right turn. I was like, whatever. And whoever was in the car with him, she was yelling at him. Because I guess she saw me and he didn't. Because she was yelling like, she's got a green light too. Like, you supposed to, whoever's going to the right has the right of way. I was like, this dude just don't know how to drive. I don't know what was, if he was high, drunk, I don't know, but I almost took him out. Because what I'm worried about is opposite coming traffic, because we both got green. I mean, I was worried about the the traffic coming the other way. Because I had a green light, but I still looked to make sure nobody was coming or flying through the light. When I didn't see that, I was proceeding to make my right turn, and he comes from nowhere making that left. I said, wow. And then James didn't understand. He was like, you're supposed to stop. I said, why am I supposed to stop at a green light? Why am I supposed to stop at a green light, James? I take a shower before I get in the tub. Oh. Okay, so you take a shower before you get in the tub, but see if do you get in the tub with soap and water? Because then the soap scum is still left on you. Your skin cells are still left on you. I just can't do. I don't like baths, y'all, and I think it's just part of my OCD. I just don't like baths. I watched this one movie. What is her name? Because it's Sally Fields. Sally Fields. Was it Sally Fields? I don't know. It was Quarantine. I think it was Quarantine or something like that. And I should not have seen that show as a little kid. Because when I saw that movie and how when they thought she was infected and they got bleach and soap and they scrubbed her body so hard that she turned red. it made me like, oh my God, do your body have those kind of things on it? Like, do I need to scrub my body like that every day? And my mom, she saw me one time put bleach on my loofah. She said, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm getting ready to get in the shower. She said, why are you putting bleach on your loofah? I said, because I'm trying to get all the germs off of me. And she was like, Mia, don't put bleach on your skin like that. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know. I was just trying to get clean. I was probably around, I want to say 8 or 9. She was like, Mia, don't put bleach on your skin like that. And I was like, okay, I didn't know. I was like, I'm just trying to get clean. And she said, baby, when you put soap and water on your body, it's clean. I was like, I don't know. I saw that movie that they were scrubbing that lady with bleach. She said, Mia, that's a movie. Mia, that's a movie. Stop. I was like, okay, my bad, mama. But yeah, I'll be the one trying to get all the dirt off. I don't have no lipstick on or nothing, y'all. Why y'all didn't tell me? I need some whipstick. Some lip gloss or something. That's better. Yeah, so the guy almost took me out. I was like, okay. So we get to the grocery store, and they did not have the cake he wanted. He said, see, I told you we should have went to Albertsons. I said, where is Albertsons? I said, I don't shop at Albertsons, so I really don't know where Albertsons is. I said, and that's the only place I knew that had German chocolate cake. I said, he was like, well, we could just eat this one. I was like, no, if that's not what you want, that's not going to satisfy your craving. Let's just go to Albertsons. We don't have nothing else to do today. So we got back in the car, and we drove up to Albertsons. We probably drove 10 miles to get to this Albertsons. We go in there. They had the small, like not the real big one, but they had a small German chocolate cake. Exactly what he needed. Exactly, like not too much. He had enough for like 3 days. There's enough for like 3 days for him. And so he got his cake, and I said, I don't want no. I said, I don't want that. I said, let me get the cake I want. So they had a 1-layer red velvet cake, and so I got that. And so I was like, wait, the kind of ice cream we got at home, it's not going to go good with just chocolate cake or red velvet cake. We just need some vanilla. He said, oh, we don't have vanilla at home. I said, no. So we got some vanilla ice cream. Got home. On the way back, no, on the way to Albertsons. Now, again, I'm just driving straight. I'm on the freeway. I'm minding my own business. Driving on the freeway. This lady puts on her blinker and just starts to get over. Not even look to see if there's somebody next to her. And at the last second, she saw my truck. She was on her cell phone. James said, Mia, this lady's on her cell phone. She's about to come over on us. And I looked. As soon as I looked, she pulled over. Like she yanked her car back because she was about to hit my car. I was like, oh, all I need is for her to hit me. Oh, my gosh. He was like, we was about to get paid. I said, shut up. I don't want nobody hitting my car. I do not want nobody hitting my car. So we about to get paid. Typical man. We about to get paid. No. I said, then how am I supposed to get to work tomorrow? He just started laughing. You talking about we about to get paid. How am I supposed to get to work tomorrow? And he just started laughing at me. This man here. Y'all, I'm getting my parking spot. I don't believe it. Oh, it's Monday morning light. Everybody don't work on Monday. That's right. Everybody don't work on Monday. But I do. I do. I do. I do. Do. Work on Monday, I do. I do. I do. This man, I was watching this guy's live yesterday, and then he got quiet. He said, wait a minute, y'all. I gotta, I'm backing up. I gotta be quiet real quick. I started busting up. I was like, that's true. When you start backing your car up, you get kind of quiet because you want to make sure you're doing it right. I made it. 6:36. A little late on the late side for me. My screen looks kind of, my screen looks foggy. Why y'all didn't tell me? Roxilla, why you didn't tell me it looked kind of foggy? It probably got some oil on it or something. Let me wipe it off. Oh, that's better. There's something on my glasses too, and I just can't get it. And then when I just look at it like this, I don't see it. But when I put the glasses on, I see it. There's always something with these glasses. These glasses and me. So Walgreens had a good sale. If y'all went to Walgreens this weekend, went to Walgreens with Mom on Saturday. They had $1.25 stuff. So they had Ziploc sandwich bags, Ziploc freezer bags for $1.25. They had a co-wash, and I put it on my hair. They had some co-wash cream and a certain brand co-wash, and then conditioner, shampoo and conditioner. I took all 4 of the bottles they had for $1.25. So I took all 4 of those, and then they had the one shampoo I took, that was the last one they had. And then I got air freshener, which I need to pull. Doggone it, I got to pull the car back up. Or did I throw it in the... No. I gotta pull the car back up, y'all. Hold on, because I bought air freshener for the ladies' bathroom up here at work. Because when I went in there the other day, I almost fainted. I was like, oh my God, these women need some air freshener up in here, and they don't give courtesy flushes or nothing. Y'all, I don't want to smell nobody else's behind. I really want to smell my own. I don't want to smell somebody else's. Hold on, y'all. It was in the back seat on the floor. I thought I had moved it, but I wasn't 100% sure. So yes, your girl bought some air freshener for the stanky booties at work. I don't understand. Like, if you know you're doing number 2, why don't you give a courtesy flush? Like, okay, yeah, you're gonna have to smell my behind, but I'm gonna give you a courtesy flush. That's all we need, is a courtesy flush. You know, just a little courtesy flush. So I didn't just get one. Spring Fresh, lavender. What is this? Wood Bliss. So I got 3. So that way they know I'm not playing with them. They gonna know I'm not playing with them today. Taking all this air freshener into the bathroom. And then I brought this sugar and I forgot to leave it at my desk. So sometimes you just need some sugar in your coffee, and they don't have no sugar up there. So I had to bring some sugar. I guess I could turn the car off. So I'm gonna put it all in this little bag. This is my Soul Sister bag. This is a cute bag, y'all. Soul Sister. So I'm gonna put that in here so I could take it up into the job. Because when I say they booties stink, y'all, them booties be stinking. Stink. Funkalunk. Can y'all say that? Funkalunk. Be stinking. And I don't want to smell them. We got a birthday party on Wednesday. Look at this card. This card is so cute. Not a cute card. It's a cute card. You are a woman evolving and flourishing. So let today be the day you celebrate yourself, where you've been and where you're going. And know I'm celebrating right alongside of you. Happy birthday. That's a pretty card. We've got little flowers in the corner right there. I thought it was a really pretty card, so I got it for her birthday. I sure did. I sure did. Her birthday not till Wednesday, but I brought the card early in case anybody else wants to sign it, and I hold it at my desk till Wednesday. And then hopefully we're gonna decorate her desk on Wednesday. And she said she didn't want nothing, so I'm just gonna go to the market and buy her some flowers for her birthday. So I think that'd be nice. What you think? What you think? Wouldn't that be nice? Bugzilla, what you think? It'd be nice of me to buy her some flowers for her birthday. Since she said she didn't want it, I wanted to buy her something that she could hold, you know, something tangible that wouldn't die. But she said she didn't want nothing. I said, you don't want nothing for your birthday? Nothing? She said, no. I was like, I don't believe you. Look, I don't believe it. But if I find something, I'll get it for her. But I know I got to go to the dentist on Tuesday. So if I find something, it's going to have to be today. It's going to have to be today. Why is she in combat gear? Dang. Ooh-wee. That's all right. No, that's better. So how was your weekend, Rockzilla? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? I went to church, and the two churches that are on our strip kind of came together, and we had a full house at church, and it was just amazing how people of different color, everybody was in there, you know, and we all was worshiping God at the same time, and it was actually really beautiful. It was amazing. Did your recent order meet your expectations? I guess. I don't know. The motion sickness. Well, I didn't use the motion sickness pills yet. We ain't going. I just ordered them early. We not going on vacation yet. They always want you to do reviews, y'all. Okay, so Saturday, me and Mama just went shopping. We went shopping, y'all. When I say we went shopping, we went shopping. So we started off at. I'm not gonna put no names out there. We started at a shoe store. The shoe store was having BOGO on sandals. I bought me 6 pair of sandals because they were $4.99. They were flip-flops, so they were $4.99. You get the second pair for half off, $2.50. So I bought 6 colors. All the different colors they had, I bought all 6 colors. And then my mom wanted some more Skechers, where she could just step in them and she don't have to worry about, you know, trying to lace them up or something like that. She's getting to be older, and she has a pair that we got when we was in Vegas, so she said she wanted a new pair, so she ended up getting a new pair. She found them for $49.99. I said, well, I want some. I don't wear the tennis shoes I got, but I was like, I want some I don't have to worry about the laces, so I got me some. You just step in them, and I was like, oh, these are comfortable. She said, see, I told you. I was like, I didn't know. So I got me some too. So I spent $78 at the shoe store. Okay. So then we left the shoe store. We went to Walgreens because she wanted to pick up the stuff for her hair. And that's when we saw all this stuff on sale. So I got the spray, I got the stuff for my hair, and I got the sandwich bags. All for $1.25. And then I bought my mama stuff because everything was only $1.25. It was less than 20 bucks. All the stuff we bought was less than 20 bucks. So I took care of my mama stuff. And then My mama said, it's Saturday, Mia? And I was like, yeah. She said, it's Saturday, Mia. I was like, you want to hit the Goodwill? It's $1.99 day. She said, yes. I said, let's go. $1.99 day at Goodwill. She spent $11. Let me see how much money I spent. I don't know if I can see it. I think I can see it on this one. She spent $11. I think I spent like 40. Let me see. I think I spent 40 bucks. But when I tell y'all, yep, I spent $40 even. Oh, I spent $78.77 at the shoe place, and I spent 40 bucks at Goodwill. And then she was like, Goodwill, I found me some cute orange pants for my screws. They even had the original tags on them, like they were orange. They are orange, and no one's ever worn. They had the original tag plus the blue tag on them, so they were only $1.99. And so I went over there and I said, Mom, do you like these pants? She said, oh, those are so cute. For your cruise? I said, yes. And she's like, yes, those are cute. And I said, I know, right? And I said, but I need to find an orange tank top or orange blouse to go with them. And then she was like, oh, go look at the top. So I went over there and I found one that matched the pants perfectly. The first one I found, I was like, oh, this color's off just a little bit. I said, but I could still wear it. It was only $1.99. So I kept looking, and then I found one that matched perfectly to the pants. It was $4.99. I said, I'll do it, but I don't want to, because it was a perfect match to the pants. When it comes to me and clothes, I'm telling y'all, I'll mess up clothes in a minute. So I don't like spending money on clothes. I've said that and I've expressed that many times. I don't like going to the mall and paying $19.99 or $29.99 for a blouse that I know I might get bleach on, because I'm a constant cleaner. I'm always cleaning. Doesn't matter what I have on. I don't think about me. Go change your shirt. You're getting ready to mess with this bleach. I don't think like that. I have bleach in the spray bottle, and I'll start spraying and wiping and lean up against the counter. Then I got a bleach line across the bottom of my pants. My shirt. I have plenty of shirts like that. When I say plenty. So I don't mind going to the thrift store and buying clothes, because I know I may mess them up. So anyway, and I find the good stuff. All I have on today, I got at the Goodwill. Not this trip, but at prior Goodwill trips. I got this sweater, I got this shirt, and I got the pants I got on. All for $1.99. So my entire outfit, $2, $4, $6. My entire outfit. And they don't charge tax anymore at the Goodwill. $6. $1.99. So anyway, I found this cute Calvin Klein shirt. I'm probably going to wear it tomorrow. I have to iron it. I don't like ironing. Y'all know I don't like ironing. But this shirt is a coral color, and it's so pretty. And I was like, oh, I got to have this shirt. But that shirt was $6.99 because it was Calvin Klein, and it wasn't that tag day. I said, if I let this shirt sit here, it's not going to be here when I come back. So I got that one. So I got that one, and I got James's nice shirt. It's like not like a see-through shirt, but like a netted see-through shirt for the pool. So like when we want to walk out to the pool, he can leave it open or he can button it up. But it's like, it's airy. And he was like, when I showed him that shirt, he was like, that's kind of feminine. I said, no, it's not. And he was like, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. It's a pool shirt. I said, it's a shirt you wear to the pool. I said, I won't expect you to go out to the club in this shirt. That would look kind of strange, but this is a shirt you would wear to the pool. He's like, no, but I like it. I said, see, why you say it was feminine? He's like, I'm just messing with you. I was like, don't be messing with me like that. And it was only $5.99. I can't never find him nothing on a $1.99 sale, because I don't be really looking for him. I'll be looking for me. And I can't really find him nothing. I work on the weekends. Oh my gosh. Well, they do have Senior Day, Rockzilla, on Tuesdays. Well, you got to find out what day is the day for your store. But they don't close till like 7 or 8. What time you get off on the weekend? Because Saturday they have $1.99 day. $1.99. So I ended up, let me think. So those are the only 2 items that I got for full price. I got this really cute jacket. It's like an orange jacket. And it crosses over. It has no sleeves and it has a tie on the side. And I seen that jacket before for like $60 at the mall, and I really wanted one. And I was like, I'm not paying. Y'all know me. I'm not paying $60 for that. And I wanted it in black, of course, but they didn't have black. They had an orange color, so I bought it. $1.99. I bought it for $1.99. And then I bought a burgundy blouse and I bought a light blue blouse. I think that was it. But yeah, I had a good time at the Goodwill. Paid $40. And the way I looked at it, I could have went to the mall and bought 2 pieces and it would have cost me $40. But I end up with a bunch of stuff for $40. So I spend my money wisely, y'all. I really do. I really do. You'll check into it. Because they have, I'm telling you, they have nice stuff. You just need to know when to go there to shop. Let me see if all these, I paid my bills on Friday when I got paid. And then, like, my bank account wasn't fluctuating that I was paying my bills. I said, oh, it's Friday. They're not going to take the money out until Monday. And then I was like, ooh, I hope I don't overextend myself when I was out there shopping. Because it's easy to do. Y'all know this. It is easy to get out there and be shopping and be like, whoop, whoop, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. See, I had $900 in the bank. I have $300 now. Doggone it, Mia. And then after me and Mom went shopping on Saturday, she was like, are we going to go to lunch before you go home? I said, we can. I said, where do you want to go? And she was like, I don't know, where you want to go? I said, you know what, Mom? I said, I could go for one of those kale salads again. And she's like, oh, you want to go to the fish market? And I was like, or to the fish place. I don't know. I think it's called Pier 76 or something like that. What is the name of that place? It's something like that, but it's at the plaza, the Riverside Plaza. So we went over there and I got my shrimp, fries, and kale salad. Oh, so good. Their kale salad is so good. And the vinaigrette they put on the kale salad, oh, it's so good. You still have Walgreens. They closed most of them here in San Francisco. Yeah, we have Walgreens. They did close the one close to my house. But we still have 2. One's about 5 miles from my house, and the other one's like 3 or 4 miles from my house. But I don't like that one over there. It's more in the ghetto, and I don't go over there. So I told them no, switch it to the one that was 5 miles away. So yeah, they closed one of them. The one that was only like 3 blocks over my house, they closed that one. So are they closing them down now? I better be cautious and aware of what they're doing with those Walgreens. Dang, I got $300 to get me to my next paycheck, y'all. Only 300. Only 300 to get me to my next paycheck. That's all right. I got credit cards if I need them. Don't mess with me. I'll pull out a credit card in a minute. Thai talent. What is that? I'll pull it out in a minute. Y'all know me. I'll pull it out in a minute. I'll pull it out in a minute. Why these people keep texting me this crap? But it's all good, y'all. It's all good in the neighborhood. They here to clean the parking lot today. They here today, y'all. They here today. They are here. Not now. I don't want to turn on no notifications. Let's see who this is. And find out. Somebody got my mama name on here and I don't like that. That's my mama name. Mama. But yeah, I had a full-fledged weekend, y'all. I was busy all the weekend. So last night when James had to go water down the apartments because they just put the what is it? What kind of coat is it called? Y'all don't judge me. I don't remember what kind of coat he was calling it, but the first coat of cement they put on the apartments, right? So when you put the first coat on there, the scratch coat, is that what it's called? Scratch coat. So they put that one on the apartment, and then James had to go and water it down. I don't know if y'all can see James. James is right here. He's right there watering down the duplex. They got the carport done and everything. See where this man's car is? This car really doesn't function. And he told him, if you don't move that car, we're not doing your duplex. So the other tenant that's joint with that tenant, whose car that is, he is mad because he won't move that car so their apartment can get the, what's this called, the stucco and stuff. So this is scratch coat. So the scratch coat, I'm learning all kind of stuff about, construction now, because they did our house and now they're doing the duplexes. So after the paper goes up, then the chicken wire goes up, then you have to put the scratch coat, which is like the cement on the building, and then you have to let it set, and you have to let it set for 2 days. So while it's setting, you have to water it down, and then it pushes the mortar or whatever into the concrete when you do the second coat. Second coat is the mortar, something like that, whatever James was saying. So they have to do the scratch coat. They have to water it down so it'll seal in, like it'll get real tight and seal in all the cracks and stuff. And then when you put the mortar coat on, then that fills it and fills in all the cracks. So when you put the stucco on there, it's smooth and there's no cracks or nothing like that. I said, oh. So while he was doing that last night or yesterday, I was holding, my camera and watching him. So he was watering down the cement coat. And I was like, oh, and he was telling me everything you got to do when you water it down and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So that was, pretty much our Sunday. And after he had did all this, that's when he wanted to go get the cake and ice cream. So we did that. And that's him on the back of that's the back of the apartment right there. So they taped off all the windows and stuff. So when we were over there, Rockzilla, we was over there, and he was watering down the front side. This air conditioner unit right here, they had wrapped it in plastic. And for some reason, right when I walked over there, the plastic got sucked up into the air conditioner. I said, James, oh no, is she home? Tell her to turn it off. The plastic got sucked up in there. And so I grabbed the plastic, and he was like, wait, let me help you. And so he grabbed the other side, and we just kind of broke it and pulled it off of there so it wouldn't mess up the air conditioner. We just put them air conditioners in them units. We don't need no plastic messing them up. So yeah, we had to snatch that out. But we got it. We got it. And so Sunday night, he said he had to go. That was during the morning. So, no, I think, yeah, this was during the morning. So he had to go back out there and do that again at night. So we must have went and got the cake at the night run before it got dark. But I don't know. I don't remember. But we had to, hi, Siren. We had to, he had like all that wood. Did y'all see that wood right there on the ground? Where'd it go? All that wood right there. I don't know. Can y'all see it? Probably not. But there was a bunch of wood on the ground. And so he had to move all the wood. There it is. So there was some wood here. And then there was some wood on the other side. So it had got dark. And he was like, I'm going to go outside and move this wood. I said, it's dark. And he was like, I'll be all right. I said, you want me to come outside and hold the flashlight for you? He was like, yes, if you want to come hold the flashlight for me. So I went outside and I held the flashlight for him, but he moved all the wood, y'all. And he's like, you know what? It's just the little things that count me. And you coming outside helping me just pull the, hold the wood. That was amazing. And I was like, stop it. See all this wood? So he ended up moving all the wood over here under the carport. So he moved it all right there. And so this is the other building that needs to get done, and the man needs to move his car. So that one's not going to get done until the man moves his car. So let me see. See, his car is right there. And so they can't get to this building until Mr. Dez moves his car. And then they can take the old wood off, put the new plywood up, then do the chicken coat, do the black paper, do the chicken wire, and then do the scratch coat on that one. And then they'll all look the same. But we waiting on Mr. Dez. And then, can y'all, okay, let me see. It's on this picture here. See that cement thing right there? He just added that. And he hit it with the trailer, and he broke it in half. And I told him, I don't want that up there anyway. I said, take that down because you took 5 inches away from our parking spot. And so, because he put it like round the pole. But when I try to park the truck, I have to close the mirrors because I'm scared I'm going to hit that cement thing. I said, why would you do that? Because you know I got to park here. Why didn't you make it the same height that it was before, down low? So that way, if I hit it, I'm just going to hit the tire. I'm not going to scratch up the whole side of the car. He was like, oh, I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just like, yeah, I know. That's why you need me here to coordinate what you doing around here. I said, you got none of the colors matching the stucco, but we got the stucco. I said, you didn't match nothing. He just started laughing at me. I was like, this man, he don't understand. He didn't match nothing. But he was like, I'm fine with the brown. I said, okay, you fine with the brown and the white? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, make sure you just repaint it because some of the paint is coming off. And you can't put stucco in the house and stucco look all nice and pretty and then the paint is peeling. You're going to have to repaint the brown. He was like, you in this repainting. I don't care. I don't care if you leave it brown either. Oh, here's a shirt. See that shirt? That's like a swimming shirt, y'all. I took a took a picture of the shirt to show him. Hi, Nettie. How you doing? So that's a beach shirt or sitting by the pool shirt. That's that kind of shirt. So this is okay. So this is a perfect picture of what I'm talking about. So this is my house. It's finished now. But see up there at the top where the paint is chipped at the top part up there? That's what I'm talking about. He has to paint so it all looks nice. You can't just redo the whole house and leave chip paint at the top where you didn't do stucco. That would be ugly. So he's like, okay, Mia. I got to get my way sometimes, y'all. Okay, see that? And then this here. This is a clean out. I was like, why didn't you fill that hole right there? Because there was a hole in the back of my house for the longest. I said, why'd you fill that hole? He said, babe, we're going to put a clean out panel there. I said, what is that? He was like, well, if they ever have to come and do the plumbing, you can just pull that panel off. And then the plumbing, the pipes are right there. And I said, oh. Siren Silver Stash, how you doing this morning? You see Sammy P? I didn't see Sammy P. But good morning, Sammy P. You just saying good morning, Sammy P. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't see Sammy P. Oh, have you seen Sammy P? No, I haven't. But I hope he's doing well. Hope he's doing fine. This is James after he was done. He got him some Gatorade and sat on the porch. My big old fine man. I told him, I said, you don't have to be fine to nobody else but me, James. You fine to me. You fine to me. I know I haven't seen Sammy P lately either. But hopefully he's doing amazingly. And then that was when they was putting up the scratch coat. I went outside and was being nosy. So see how there has a chicken wire up there? They have to fill the chicken wire in with the concrete, not the scratch coat, the concrete. So that's what I was out there. I was out there being nosy. And that was the men they were working. But that's That's the little garage area. So I was out there watching them early Saturday morning before I went to Mom's house. But they getting it done, y'all. They getting it done. And I said, okay, is this going to be your last project? Because James, he's a project kind of guy. I feel like if he don't have a project going on, he got to be doing something. He got to have some kind of project. He got to have some kind of project going on. So hopefully this is the last project for a while. He said, well, after this, I just need to get it painted. That's it. And I was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, you sure you're not going to do the one over the garage? He was like, no, I'm not going to do that one. I said, you sure you're not going to do it? He said, no, I'm not going to do the... So at the complex, right, there's our 2-bedroom house. Then there's a small 2-bedroom house over the garage. Then there's the 2 duplexes, okay? So the one that's over the garage, he said that it has stucco on the one side that's adjacent to the neighbors. He said, but the rest of the house, they did wood. He said, I don't know, maybe the man ran out of money. I don't know why they did one side stucco, but they didn't do the whole thing stucco. And he keeps telling me they're not going to do that one, but in the back of my mind, it's telling me he going to change his mind when we come back from vacation. Because he said he just wanted the duplexes done before we go on vacation so he can relax on vacation and not have to worry about it. And I was like, well, what about the AC company this summer? He was like, he's letting his partner run it because he said, I'm going to Walgreens. And I'm going to Walgreens. He said, I'm going to enjoy my vacation and I'm going to let him handle it. And I said, okay. But we're only going to be gone for like 11 days, so it's possible he'll change his mind. It is possible he will change his mind, y'all. So we will see. We will see. I'm looking at these emails. There's all kind of emails coming through in my phone right now. And so, like I told y'all before, the best way to run your credit, if you want your credit scores to increase, y'all, the best way to run your credit is to have $100 on every credit card you have and pay the minimum balance. Now, listen to what I'm saying to you. Have $100 on each one of your credit cards and pay the minimum balance for like 4 months. So 4 months, you'll see consistent payments. You'll see consistent use. They won't turn your card off. So I haven't used my credit, because usually I've been using one credit card like every other month. So now I've changed it to, I'm going to use every credit card I have, every last one of them. I'm going to put something on them, and I'm just going to pay the minimum balance every month. That shows consistency. That shows you building your credit. That shows you utilizing your credit. That way, they won't turn it off. Because I had got an email saying, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And I was like, oh, no, you're not taking my credit cards. Lane Bryant did that to me before. And I need to go to Lane Bryant because I don't have nothing on my card right now. And I need to go there, get some underwear for my trip. So, yeah, use the credit cards or lose them, y'all. These credit card companies, they're not playing no more. So I had to apply for credit for my teeth because, like I told y'all, it's going to cost me $4,000 to get just this side of my mouth worked on, which I'm going to the dentist mañana. But see, it says your credit card utilization is at 2%. So I'm only using 2% of my total credit limit. That's amazing. That's amazing. I have 100% of on-time payments. So y'all put your credit cards on automatic minimum payment. So that way you never forget to pay it. If you forget to pay it, it's going to pay automatically. This is another thing a lot of people don't like to do, but this will build your credit. You don't want the late payments because oops, I forgot to pay this bill. You don't want the oops, I forgot. Put them all on automatic payment, minimum payment. Minimum payment. Minimum payment, $25. $25 a minimum payment. Put it on minimum payment. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to help y'all boost your credit. I've learned this credit game. They told me I would never get an 800 credit score because I don't have a mortgage. I have an 800 credit score. I don't have a mortgage. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I put money on here this weekend. They said I have 0. You're using 0 of your $10,000 credit. I know what I'm doing. I got this. But yeah, y'all, learn the credit game because it's nothing but a game. It's just like the game of Monopoly. When you master Monopoly, you can pretty much master life because Monopoly is based pretty much on life. So master the game of Monopoly, master the credit game, be a master at all this because it's all a game. It's all a game, y'all. All of it. Why did that do that? No. So let me give y'all morning song. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Panda family. Good morning to you. Hey, I don't think anything good happened at work on Friday. What happened on Friday? I got to get my brain to think. Friday. We was all there. We was all chilling. The work got done on Friday. I didn't miss nobody on Friday. Folks was late putting them up on the thing by 11 o'clock so I could take them downstairs. And I had to go around. I'm like, I need them. It's past 11. What are y'all doing? Oh, I forgot. You know, because Friday you kind of chill. You're not in speed mode on Friday. So they had to get them to me on Friday. So I got them done. But yeah, no. Friday was a good day. What did I do for lunch for Friday? I don't know. Did I do the isoberry on Friday? Acai berry bowl. The acai berry bowl over here at the this like the other county building. They give you acai berry like ice cream, and they put bananas, blueberries, strawberries, granola, and coconut. I don't like coconut. I keep forgetting to tell them, don't put that coconut on mine. But it's so good and it's filling. I might have to go get me one today, but it costs $10. Why they gotta charge you so much for ice cream? $10? But it's so good, y'all. So good. When I say it's so good, it's so good. It's really, really good. But again, I'm eating light. I'm not trying to eat heavy. I eat 1 meal a day now that we're back on eating food. So today I brought popcorn for lunch and my water. I just got my new order of my Rise coffee. So I'll probably have me some Rise coffee tomorrow because I got my new order in. Give me some fresh coffee. That's about it. I'm not rushing to go to work today because I don't have that dashboard. Oh my gosh. I could stay here till 7:30 if I want to, y'all. 7:45 if I want to. I don't got to hit my desk till 8 o'clock. But tomorrow, y'all, I do have to be at work at 7 because I'm going to the dentist and I'm leaving work at 1. So I don't know if I'm going to be here in time to do a live tomorrow morning or if I'm going to be rushing, but be on the lookout. But if it I'll probably start it when I leave the house again, and then I'll end it by 6:40 so I can be at work by 7. Because your girl has to go to the dentist. And I got this right here from Walgreens. It says earn $10 cash when you spend $45 on your next in-store purchase. So I think this is not going to be... This is when you spend $45 on your next in-store purchase. I don't need $45 worth of nothing out of Walgreens. $45. Now, they did have Bounce on sale. For y'all who like Bounce in your laundry detergent, Walgreens had it on sale for the, it was a 60 count box 4 for $10. When the 140 count box was $13.39. You get 4 of the 60, which is the same amount, for $10. Yeah, you know I bought those. You know I bought those $10 for the bounce. You know I went and got that. That was a bargain. That was a bargain. And James said he needed jelly. And I was like, do I want to stop at another store to get him jelly, or can I find me some jelly here? So I found jelly and baking soda, the 2 things that I needed, and about the gift card. So that was another $23.09 I spent yesterday at Walgreens, because I had to pick up my medication. And so I went to my Walgreens and ended up spending even more money. Y'all, I'm a spender. I'm a spender. But because I don't spend a bunch of money on clothes, I have the money to spend on other stuff. So that's how I look at it. I'm looking for my receipts. I can't remember what bag I put them in. And here I go again with this baggie with my jewelry in it. And hopefully I don't lose this one. I lost all my rings and baggies in a baggie. I feel like if I have them in a baggie, they're secure in one spot. But I lost my rings. Maybe next year I can buy me some more rings. Not this year. I'm going on vacation. I ain't thinking about no doggone rings. I was looking online yesterday for bracelets. And all the bracelets were gold plated. Gold plated. Did anybody sell real gold anymore? I don't want gold plated. 10 karat gold plated. 14 karat gold plated over silver. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I'm going to have to go back to Kay's Jewelry and buy gold. I was looking on Amazon. All the gold that was on Amazon was gold plated. I said, no, I don't want that. I'm not trying to get no gold plated, nothing. Uh-oh. Y'all get out the way. People don't know how to drive when they hear the ambulance. And for some reason, I don't think I got the soap off of my face good, y'all. Because right here, my nose, it started breaking out. And it just started hurting. Even though I'm touching now, it hurt. So I was like, I put cocoa butter on it. But it still feels kind of raw. Got a raw feeling to it. Oh, I did at the Goodwill. Okay, so at Goodwill, my mom, she was in front of me and I was behind her and was going down this road because I said, Mom, I want like a long, cute summery dress that I could wear, you know, for the cruise. And she's like, okay. So we was looking for a dress for me. And she said she saw it, but she wasn't going to say nothing to me because I'm not really a pantsuit kind of person. But there was a pinstripe pantsuit. Well, not a suit, a one piece pinstripe, and it had pockets, and it was green, blue, and white. And I said, "Oh my God, Mom, look at this! It's so cute." I said, "And it's a 2X. That's my size." And she's like, "Mia, that is adorable." I said, "Mom, this is so cute." So yes, we got it, and it was only $1.99. But I got home, and it fit all up here, but the stomach part, I don't think that's a 2X. Because the legs fit, the top fit, but the stomach part, it was tight. And I said, okay, if I lose this 10 more pounds, it's going to fit perfectly. All I got to do is lose 10 pounds. It's going to fit perfectly, y'all. Because I could wear it, but I look like sausages. Y'all know what sausages is? AG Surfer, what's up? How you been? AG Surfer's in the building. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You know that's not how I spell my name. Stop playing with me. MEYA. But how you doing? How you doing? Hey, y'all don't know, but AG Surfer has been a part of my family for the whole entire time I've been on YouTube. The whole entire time I've been on YouTube. So I am excited to see AG this morning. Good morning. I know. Oh, so you just messing with me. You just messing with me? You messing with me? You haven't come to see me in forever, and now you're going to come in here and messing with me. Okay, I see how you are. But I'm so happy to see you this morning. Excuse me, y'all. So happy. So happy. But I'm looking forward to this week. Oh, I was going to look at my calendar and give y'all a countdown. Give y'all a countdown. Y'all know if I give y'all a countdown. And James, he be bugging me like every other day now. Okay, what day we leaving? Okay, what time we leaving? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks till we go on our vacation. Now the 5th week is the week we leave on the 31st. I cannot wait. And we're doing the red-eye flights because we don't really like to fly with a bunch of people around. So we're going to go late. We're leaving at 9 o'clock, which will put us in Florida at 9 o'clock in the morning the next day. We got a big layover, I think, in Denver. No, Baltimore, Maryland. So we're going from here, from Ontario to Baltimore, from Baltimore to Florida. Hey, Siri. Huh? Where's Baltimore, Maryland? Let me see where it is on the map. Okay, so we're flying up. Okay, so we're flying from here and up. That don't make that much sense because we're here. So we're going to fly from here to there and then down to Florida. Why don't they just fly from here to there? But, you know, I don't make the traffic controller things. I'm just in there to go to where I need to go. But it'll be the first time I ever been to Baltimore. So, of course, your girl's going to get her a refrigerator magnet. I'm going to go find me a novelty store and go get me a refrigerator magnet. Because I just can do stuff like that. And it's a 5. See, if it was during the daytime in 5 hours, we could have rented a car and went somewhere in Baltimore. Probably had lunch or something, but I wasn't thinking like that. So we're just going to be at the airport in Baltimore for about 5 hour layover. I hope it's not that bad. And then we're going to get flown down to Orlando, Florida. And we're going to go to the Bahamas. And we're going to go to the Jamaica. And then we're going to go to, was it Grand Cayman Islands? Grand Cayman? Because they're not taking us to Haiti because Haiti is having unrest. So we don't want to be, you know, over there in Haiti getting stuck. And hopefully we don't get stuck. Because, you know, your POTUS, he talk about people who leave the country can't come back in. So we out of here. We really don't care. We want to get out of here. We really want to, you know, get on getting on. We really do, y'all. We need a vacation. Yeah, Georgetown, Grand Cayman. So we're going to Georgetown, Grand Cayman Islands first. Then we're going to go to Jamaica. Then we're going to go to the perfect day at Cocoa Bay, Bahamas. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I want to go ATVing on one of these adventures. I don't really remember which one you could go ATVing on, but I want to go ATVing. I want to go zip lining. Cocoa Bay, we're going to be chilling. I do know that because we got the gazebo. So we're going to be chilling that whole day. So yes, I can't wait, y'all. 5 more weeks. The countdown begun what, last week? Mia is in California. Yes, I'm in California. Good morning. Who asked if I was in California? AG, Baltimore is in you getting in a lot of trouble in California. Oh, you on vacation this week, AG? Nice. Y'all be talking. Hey, Bart, good morning. I know that is a weird route, right? That's a weird route to go from down LA up to Baltimore, then down to Florida. But it is what it is. We didn't want to drive all the way to LA and then leave the car at LAX and then go to Florida, because I could have got us a direct flight from LA to Florida, but we didn't want to drive all the way to LA, which is like an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to Ontario, which is only like a 20-minute drive from our house, and it's at night, so we're not going to be dealing with any traffic. And when we come back, we didn't want to have to drive an hour back home after, you know, that long flight, and I have to work the next day. So we're flying back into Ontario. We get here at 10 o'clock at night, go home, go to sleep, and then I got to be up and go to work the next day. So, and then we're coming back on a Monday because he don't like traveling on the weekends. So I took an extra day off, took 2 days off before we go, and an extra day off coming back. So that is what it is. I'm not going to get no paycheck for that whole week in 3 days. Like, I'm missing out on a whole week in 3 days. But by my calculations, I should have 3, 6, 9, 12. I should have 12 hours that I can use towards. That ain't even 2 days, y'all. 8 and 8 is 16. That ain't even 2 days worth of pay. But I can use that towards my vacation, I guess. I probably won't, because it won't be worth it. I'll just be short that week on the paycheck. And it's okay because I don't have to pay for my insurance anymore, so it'll be okay. So I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. But I'm going to lose out on pay with my mom, and I'm going to lose out on pay with my job here because I want to go on vacation. But I need a vacation. I deserve a vacation. I'm saving up for this vacation, so I really don't care. If I need anything, I can ask James. James is really good to me. If I need anything, he'll take care of it for me. I know he will. He's a good man. He is a good man. He told me he was going to help me pay for my teeth. So that's even more amazing. So that's going to help me out too. He was like, I'll help you pay for your teeth. I was like, what? I got a splinter, y'all. I'm going to have my mama get it out. Can y'all see that little bump right there? There's like a little splinter in my finger right there. She got this one out, and now my finger is generating the new skin again. We got that splinter out, but now I got another one right here. William E., good morning. You need a vacation too? I don't know if there's any more room on our ship, but Adventures of the Sea leaving port August the 2nd. That's the boat I'm going to be on, y'all. I'm going to be on that boat. I'm going to be on that boat. I'm going to be it. I'm going to be it. I'm going to be on that boat. God willing, I'm going to be on that boat. I got everything I need. I got a little travel stuff I needed. James like, one bag, Mia, one bag. I said, babe, I'm going to try my best to get everything into one suitcase. And then I'm going to have my purse and then a backpack. Because my backpack, I got to have an extra outfit in. I said, so I should be fine. I might do a backpack, or I might just do my other bag. I'm not sure. But I'm going to work it out. In 2 weeks before the vacation, that's when I'll start packing. He was like, you can't take all them clothes with you. I said, I know. He said, why you keep going to the Goodwill? You can't take all them clothes with you. I said, I got to buy clothes for work too. And he was like, mm-hmm. He gave me that side look like, mm-hmm. But y'all like shopping at the Goodwill. And I always find the cutest stuff at the Goodwill. Now, isn't this blouse cute? It is like the cutest blouse. It got little beads on it. It's so cute. This sweater was different. The way it has like a little cuff here and then it goes down into a pocket. I was like, oh, this sweater's too cute. So I always find cute stuff at the Goodwill. I just can't help it. Can't help it. I like it shopping that at the Goodwill. Oh, you wearing them pants to work? She got on these black flowy pants to a split that's above her knee. And she wearing that to work. Who told her she could wear that to work? Who told her she could wear that to work? I'm just hoping my mouth is okay for me to come to work on Wednesday after this. I didn't think about that. And James said, why didn't you schedule your teeth appointment on a Friday? That way, if you're in pain the next day, it's the weekend. I said, oh, dang it, now you tell me. I wasn't even thinking like that. So hopefully my mouth isn't all jacked up tomorrow. Or jacked up to the point where I cannot. I wasn't even thinking. And the dentist like, make sure you eat. Make sure you eat because you're going to be in this chair for a few hours. And I was like, okay. So I got to remind myself to eat something tomorrow before I go to the dentist. And I left my protein shake in the freezer at work last night. I mean, on Friday, because I went and got me a acai berry bowl. Forgot that too. So when I get up in here today, I had to go to the break room, get that out of the freezer. Got to go to the bathroom, drop off the air freshener. For those of y'all who didn't hear, when I first got on, I bought 3 air fresheners for the bathroom at work because them ladies don't have courtesy flushes. They don't care. So when I walk in there, I'm grabbing one of these and spray because I don't want to smell nobody else's behind. And I should put one on each stall, on the back of the toilet, on each stall to let them know, could y'all please use this? But I'm just going to put them on a little counter space. Because, you know, I care about my nostrils. I care about them. I don't want to be smelling everybody's behind. I don't. But it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. I need a drink of water. Give me a little water here. Give me a little water. So, yep, I got water and popcorn for lunch. If I decide to go get me a acai berry bowl, I might go get one of those. That's so good. But I think I'm going to sit there and eat it instead of walk back and eat it because it's cold up in here. Or I'll get it and go outside and eat it where it's nice and hot. Oh, I didn't check the weather today. How hot is it going to be where you are? Yes, poopery. I've heard of that. But that costs like $7 for that little bottle when this costs $1.99 for the whole thing of spray. 86 where you going to be at? All right. Let's see what's going to be today here. In Southern California, the city of Riverside, our high today is going to be 92. 92, 92, 92. Wednesday is going to go 89, 87, 89, 89. And then 89 on Friday, 89 on Saturday. And then 91 on Sunday. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be back to 100 degrees next week. So, yeah. I wanted my mouth done before I went on vacation. So, I'm going to get a whole bridge. I got a hole right here. This hole has been in my mouth since I was 17 because I used to go to sleep with nail laters in my mouth. So, I rotten out that tooth back when I was 17 years old. So, I'm finally going to get a tooth put in there. They're going to put a bridge from this one, a bridge, and then here. All 3 of these will be connected now. So that's what they're going to do. So I have to go and get a mold and get all that stuff done tomorrow. And then they're going to order it and make sure everything fits properly. And I get it all done before I go on vacation. So I'm happy about that part. I am happy about that. And I'm going to ask her again, can you put me to sleep? She's going to probably say no. Put me to sleep! So I don't have to feel nothing. But no, my dentist, she's going to say no. You can do it, Maria. I hadn't seen my dentist in like, I'm going to say 11 years, y'all. The last time that I took James over there to her, maybe about 10 years ago. And she fixed his teeth. And she looks just the same. I said, Dr. Chef, did you age? She's like, yes, a little bit. I said, it doesn't look like it. You're so beautiful. She's like, thank you, Maria. But, yeah. I'm back to my dentist I said, are you going to retire anytime soon? She said, nope, not until the Lord take me. I'll be right here. I said, okay. She's probably like in her 60s. But she's good at what she do. She good at what she do. She got a big old fangle machine now. I had to take my earrings off, and I had to take my necklaces off, and I had to bite down on this thing and hold this bar while this thing go. Took like a whole 360 of my mouth and my jaw. I was like, wow. And then when you go in there, then they have a camera. They took this little wand and took a picture of each one of my teeth. Click, 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 click. And then she put it up on the screen so I could say exactly what she was talking about. I was like, my teeth are that bad? I could not tell. She's like, yeah, you're a grinder. You're grinding your teeth down. They're like almost. I'm grinding everything down. I broke. How do you break? I broke a porcelain cap. I chipped another one. And I got a cavity growing up under this cap. I said, how do you have a cavity growing up under the porcelain? She said, I don't know, Maria, but you and your teeth, they find a way. And I was like, so she said, I have to remove that cap, clean out the cavity, and put it back. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, y'all, I'll be messing up my teeth. I do. But like I said before, I spent more money in my mouth than I have on my whole entire body. I've already had probably, I'm going to say $20,000 worth of work in my mouth. And now it looks like this go around is going to be like another 10. To get everything fixed that's wrong, it's going to be like 10 grand. It's crazy. It's crazy. But if I get it all done now, you know, I'm going to be able to save my teeth and not have to get them all snatched out and then have dentures. So, yeah, you got to save some money then. Dentistry is expensive now. It's very expensive. And they're high tech now too. But yeah, just the bridge, just to get the 3 bridges here, for them to fix these 3 teeth right here, it's going to cost me $3,978. Just these 3 teeth. And then there's one up here that they have to fix. And then there's this one over here. And then there's 2 down here. And this one up here, they have to get another crown. So that's $1,000 by itself. This one, she's lifting the crown to pull the cavity out and then put the crown back. So that one is only like $300. So it's just, yeah, about another $10,000 worth of work in my mouth. And then, which one is it? One of these teeth. Look, I need my camera so I can see. One of my teeth where the last dentist did this one. He didn't do it right, and then he let it. It's brown. I'm like, why is my tooth brown? He's supposed to put a filling in there. Why is the edge of it brown? And she's like, who did this dentist work on you? I was like, da-da-da-da. She's like, oh, my God, I've heard nightmares about that place. I said, yes. That's why I could not wait to get back to work so I can come back to you. She was like, I'll fix it. I was like, thank you. She's just like, I'll fix it. That's how bad it is, y'all. That is how bad it is. It's just horrible. I've got black eyeliner all over my visor up here. Look at that. That's the black eyeliner, y'all. I need to get it detailed. But I can't be without my car for that long. Sometimes I got to get up and go somewhere. I can't be without my ride. Oh, it's coming off with the alcohol. But yep, that was the gist of what's going on with me. I'm not telling the place that jacked up my teeth. I don't like to put people out there like that, but I will never go back to them. Dimebag Coins is in the building. What's up, Dimebag? Why y'all not at work this morning? Y'all surprising me this morning. I can't believe it. AG Surfer was here. We got Dime Coins and William E. Y'all know y'all don't get up this early to talk to me. Or y'all be at work or something. It's summertime. What is going on? Oh, I need to give this bag back to my mom. So I keep paper towel in my bag too, y'all, because you just never know when you're at work. You might need a piece of paper towel. So I got that in there. Drop off the air freshener. I got a straw in here too. You just never know. This is like my work bag. I got spoons, knives, and forks already at work, so I don't have to worry about those. But yep. I think I'll go buy cupcakes for Jodie's birthday and buy her some flowers. She got to have something for her birthday. Because it's her birthday. It's her birthday. It's her birthday. Invisible River Ranch, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't be laughing at me, William E. Come on. No, I'm not telling. I'm not telling. That's they just don't go there. Look, just don't go there. If you email me, I'll tell you the place, but I'm not going to put it out here on the public arena, what place I went to that jacked up my teeth. I just let you know Dr. Chef is going to fix it. Dr. Chef said, I'll fix it. Thank you, Dr. Chef. So, yeah. Y'all. I can't believe y'all came to see me, but this is the time for me to go, y'all, so I can get to work on time. It's 7:40. This time I got to make my move and get myself to work. I love seeing all y'all. I'm putting up the visor. Oh, I love seeing all y'all this morning. I appreciate y'all. Gilbert Rogers, God bless you too. Oh my God, y'all, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hit the little love heart button in the morning. Share the love with me this morning. I love y'all. I don't even want to go now because all y'all here. I love y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see y'all this morning. I need to go back to my live streams on Monday. I was so happy. I miss everybody. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I got to go to work, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. This your girl, Meya'S Coins. Bye. I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a blessed day.